Y'all, I just seen the most rakukuest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I can't even describe it. I just gotta show y'all. Just look, just listen, just take it all in. This is a Korean woman, okay? Y'all.
Okay, ready? Dingo, let's go. You feel me? You're in the building, period. Boom, bitch. Bow. She yeah, I won't like that. Shout out to, hey, what the fuck you say? 시원한 자리에서 하는 cocaine. 아래도 너보다 잘해 okay. 혓바닥 AK 수준의 okay. Yeah, 쓰지마 크로키 내가 등장을 하는 그자 시간 나 보지. 홀로 보기에다 좋은 말한 기술 내 보기 다 만들어 못하는 기지. 홀로 what the fuck you say? 나보다 못해서 용기 안해도 씨발.
Now look, I don't know about y'all, but baby, I'm scared. Like, baby, I'm scared. Okay, like, baby, she just shivered me timbers. If I had boots on, I'd be shaking in them. Like, oh, golly gee, like, my feeble heart just can't take this. It's so funny because if I got on here, gra, 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 boom, bitch, gra, y'all would be like, oh my God, this is what's wrong with the black community. Golly gee willikers, my home skidly. But when non-black people get on here and they impersonate that personality, then oh, it's just an everyday walk in the park. Oh yeah, I have a lot to say about this. So peculiar to me how I can just breathe as an African American and you all will push this persona onto me and tell me that I'm the worst person in the world, but a non-black person can actually try their hardest to imitate this persona, and all of you guys are just like, well, golly gee willikers, this is that swag diggity talk. Like, I am just flabbergasted. I remember a couple months ago I posted a picture of myself at the gun range because for those of you all who don't know, I took my CPL class so that I could become a licensed carrier, right? You know, concealed carrying, okay? So I posted a picture at the gun range and people were commenting like, oh yeah, like, be careful. Those people are training you to kill more of our community. So what are you talking about? Like, I went to the gun range and took my concealed carrying license class so that I could go about this the legal way and get a weapon to protect myself and my home and whatever. And y'all somehow force this gang mentality on me. Oh, you're just getting a gun so you can go shoot up folks in the hood. What are you talking about? Like somebody commented, they was like, yeah, be careful. That white person is teaching you how to shoot up black people in the hood, more gang. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? But it's crazy how, again, I can sit here and mind my business and you all force this persona onto me, but a non-black person can actually embody this and you guys will pretend it's cute. But when I sit here and mind my business, y'all, oh, golly gee, like, I'm shaking in my boots, buddy, yo. Like, what? It's so crazy to me how I can get on YouTube as a black woman with a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and molecular biology and a master's degree in chemical biology, and I can sit on here and talk about these intelligent topics and so and so and so and yada yada yada, and no matter what, I will always only ever be gra gra boom bitch to y'all, right? But non-black people can sit here and do this goofball shit and they're still like, oh yeah, like pip cheerio, mate, like that's nothing, my friend. Like, it's so crazy to me. I tell black people this all the time. Respectability politics is not going to get you anywhere because there are so many black people who believe because they have degrees or because they make a certain amount of money or because whatever, that non-black people will perceive them differently. But it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're one of the good ones. You're still only crap, crap, boom, bitch to these motherfuckers, right? It's crazy, right? It's like they reduce all of us to that. Then they sit around and they attempt to embody that and they encourage it on each other. Like, what? Honestly, you bitches are losers. You bitches are lames. You bitches suck. Seriously. Like, watching this video, I could never take this serious. Boom, bitch. Like, girl, what? You thought you ate that up, bitch. Put the chopsticks down because you didn't do shit with that at all, ever. Not even a little bit. It's insane to me how hard y'all try because it's like every single time y'all fall so amazingly short. Nothing you do could ever compare to us. So every time I look at y'all trying so hard to be down with the cause, it'd be like, girl, please. Like, I'm I'm embarrassed for you. You wasn't embarrassed posting this shit? Like, for real? Imagine you in the hood walking down the street. You know how I be people posted up on the corner in front of the liquor store, whatever, right? And this bitch posted up, gra, gra, boom, bitch. Grrr. Like, girl, you look fucking stupid. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, girl, you're making everyone here uncomfortable. Like, if you're not embarrassed for yourself, then I'll be embarrassed for you. Because what was this? This was just so shameful. This was so fucking shameful. But then let me get into my next point. I will never stop quoting something that my brother said because it was so profound. He said that people only participate in whiteness because they are forced to. And let me give y'all an example to elaborate on that, right? I'm sitting here speaking English. Well, ask yourself why. Because my ancestors were dragged to America and told they could not speak their actual languages and they had to speak English. So that's why I speak English, because my ancestors were forced to, right? So my brother said, yeah, people only participate in whiteness because they're forced to. Nobody's ever been forced to participate in blackness, yet they do anyway. Look all over the world. You'll see people speaking English, Spanish, French, whatever. You'll see people participating in all types of European practices because white people went to those countries and they forced them to. Like, I mean, have y'all ever heard of colonization, slavery, any of that? Like, what, right? On the other hand, African Americans have never gone anywhere and forced anybody to participate in our culture. Yet y'all all over the place participating in trap music, the blues, rock and roll, R&B, everything, all of these different things. And mind you, that's just the music. You know, we just talking about music in this video because gra, gra, boom, bitch. Like, come on now, be for real, right? That's just the music. We're not even going to get into all the other aspects of culture, right? African Americans have never forced you all to participate in any of this, yet here you all are, time and time again, trying your fucking hardest to be in the mix. Briefly, can we touch on the fact that she not only hit the gra, gra, boom, bitch, grrr, let's not even stop there, right? Let's talk about the mannerisms, because she's sitting here talking about, yeah, I'm in the house, period. Like, come on, right? The period, then look at her trying her hardest to talk with her hands. It's crazy because you all used to make fun of black women for talking with our hands. It was perceived as ghetto and ratchet and so and so and so. But isn't that how it always happens? You all look at something we do and demonize it and look down on it and say, oh, that's ghetto, that's ratchet. And then you turn right around and try to do it. Because let's look at the way that she's moving, her mannerisms. This is not how Korean women move. It just isn't. This is not how Korean women express themselves. They don't talk like this. They don't say period. Like, come on, right? Can we acknowledge that black women really are the blueprint? Like, be for real. You bitches really is our sons. It's funny how everybody in the world goes so hard to humble African Americans. Folks will be talking about we don't have a culture, or if we do have a culture, it's just the lowest of the low, so and so and so, yada yada yada, right? But then you turn around and they gra gra boom, bitch, period. Like, come on, right? It's funny because a bitch who trying to be me could never convince me that I'm not the shit. Y'all sit here and talk all this shit about, oh, African Americans are so and so and so, yada yada yada, pretending that you look down on us. Then you turn around and you try your hardest to embody everything that we are. The math just don't math for me. These bitches must be insane, cause I swear that they can't be fucking for real with this dumb shit. I hope your hoes fall off of a volcano and hit your big ass head in a fucking ditch.